Okay, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. The 2022 All-State Preview Show brought to you by Bay State Running, powered by Marathon Sports, sponsored by Hoka. My name, Coach H. If you have not paid attention to Bay State Running, you'll be familiar with my voice. You'll be familiar with my colleagues as we work hard to provide you quality service. But let's get into it. It is the distance events. It is the mile and the 2 mile. OMG. Nana, your granddaughter's running this Saturday. Oh, yes, she is. Grandpa, your grandson's running this Saturday. Oh, yes, he is. There'll be no need for coffee this Saturday whatsoever, parents. French toast? You don't like French toast? Pancakes, scrambled eggs, hash browns. Enjoy the brunch because it's going down. Boys Mile. Who cares about the seated sections? What we do know is that the data is in. And like I touched on the last video in the mid-distance events, my main man representing Weymouth, Massachusetts, the numero uno seed in the boys' mile is David Manfredi. I believe, though, this is why the seeds don't matter. Because the reigning state champion from outdoors seated like third or fourth, you know him as Neshoba's finest. I know him as my main man, Freddie Collins. Look out. But does my main man, Tyler Tubman, where does Tyler take his talents? Does Tyler run the 1,000, come back to the 4x4, mile 4x4? We'll find out Saturday. Tyler, let's ride. We were not done. We are not done. We speak about the Dual County, my main man from Westford Academy. Does the freshman and his teammate, my man Paul Bergeron, Paul P. Where does Paul run? The mile or the 2 mile? And like I said earlier, kids, we cannot get caught up in the hype in regards to the seeded time because the outdoor state champion, the man that ran 9:06 outdoors, I do see his name lurking. I do see my main man, Nathan Lopez. I do see Ryan Conley. I do see Caleb Strayer, Toby Cigar, Mikey A, William Liu. I see you. Like I said earlier, does Evan Eberly run the mile or the 1,000? Boys Mile. Do not get caught up in the seeded times, in the seeds, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to see some savage performances from the unseeded section. Look out. Look out. I do see my main man, Drew Pesco, is in the house as well. Zach Utz is in the house, like I said. Boys Mile is going to be very, very special. Keep an eye out on the Showbiz finest. On the girls' side, Girls Mile is going to be very, 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 very interesting. And what I mean by that is that the questions will be answered that I need to know. Where does Ava Crinity take her talents? Does she run the 1,000, the mile? We'll find out what the Lexington talent athlete will do. I got my homegirl, only a sophomore, Katie Sabarge, Oliver Ames in the house, the Hockamark champion. Look out. My girl from Walpole, Massachusetts, Sophia St. George. Look out. Summer in the Reggie, the Patriot League champion, my girl, Summer Berjano, is in the house. But this is why you cannot pay attention to the seeds. You got to run your race. Carmen Luisi, the Harleston finest, she's seeded 10th. But she's the state champion in cross country. So what does that really mean? We'll find out on Saturday. My girl, though, Tracktown USA, a.k.a. Littleton, is in the house. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Deshae Regan try to do the double mile in the 2. Does the Northeastern commit? Who's the numero uno seed in the deuce? We'll get to you later, Shay. Where does Shay take her talents, or does she do both? Ava Lavolo, Marshfield, Tracktown USA, is in the house. But where does Mina Carvalho from Methuen Sr., does she take her talents to the deuce or the mile? Does Sammy Seabury take her talents to the deuce in the mile? We will find out. Viv Kane, Newton North, is in the house. So look out for that girls' mile. Boys' mile. Serious. We're going to go up to the girls' 2 mile now. Like I said earlier, Deshae Regan, the Littleton's finest, Tracktown USA, does the Northeastern commit? She's poised. She's running phenomenal. She has the ingredients, the stature to pull it off. Does she decide to focus on 1 or 2 events? We will find out this Saturday in the girls' deuce. But in the girls, I got to backtrack. I forgot. Amelia Everett, girls' mile. Amelia Everett is the only girl in Mass that's broken 5 minutes this indoor season. But they didn't use her BU mini-meet time, so look out. We will see a 5-minute performance or better. And I believe multiple girls will join Amelia. Shay Regan will join her. Does Crinity join them in the sub-5-minute category? But back to the deuce. Regan, Molly Kiley, Andover, Massachusetts. Molly has been on fire all season. Look out for Molly Kiley. But does the 2A cross-country champion, does the Nike regional champion, does the young lady who's taking her talents to BU in the fall, Nana and I call her Sammy Seabury, does the Wakefield senior lock in to the 2 mile? I believe so. My questions will be answered on Saturday in that girls' deuce. However, we talk about Neshoba. We can't forget about Caroline. We got Freddie. We got Tristan O'Reilly. And we got my boy Gabe and them. But don't forget about the ladies in Neshoba. Caroline Collins. Hello. This girl's 2 mile. Look out. The state champion, cross country, Daphne T, Sharon's finest. Look out. Oh. Anna Boyd, Bishop Fian. Look out. My homegirl, Kylie Marion. Look out. But there's a slew of other talent. My girl, Kelly DiDeco. There's a star in Rachel. Shout out to Rachel Starr. There's a lot of talent in this race. Keep an eye out, though. Macy Schreiner, only a freshman, in Eleanor Whitfield, Marshfield, girls 2 mile. And now, as we move to the boys 2 mile, this is what I'm saying. Nana, you're going to be full on Saturday. There's no need for the coffee. Coach H, Nana, you and I have been talking all season long. Auntie and Uncle, shout out to you guys. We've been chatting on the live chat. So you and I know what's about to go down in this Boys to Mayo. Boys to Mayo. Fireworks in the Reggie Lewis. My main man, C.J. Sullivan, Catholic Memorial. Look out. The BU commit senior, the Eagle himself. I call him Chuck, Charlie. My main man, Charles Tuttle is in the house. Look out. Like I said, do not trust the seeded times. These kids are faster than that, and they're going to race appropriately. Charles Tuttle, look out. Like I said, we have Kyler McNatt, Needham's finest. Big shout out to Sue McNatt. Shout out to you, Sue. My coach Van Cott, shout out to you. You know Kyler's gonna dance. If you know Kyler is dancing in this 2 mile. Look out. It is hard for us not to anticipate fireworks. We will have Aiden Ross. Uxbridge Finest is in the house. Uxbridge Finest, 100% is in the house. Sam Burgess is in the house. This Boys 2 mile, I mean, whoo! But how they sleep out? There'll be 2 packs. There's 2 races in the 2 mile. We in the middle of something special going on. That will be the chase pack. But we're grooving in the leaders. This is 2 packs. We're in the middle of something, chase pack, and the leaders. Patrick Healy, Bishop Thean, look out! Patrick has been rolling. So, Boys 2 Mile will just be a precursor to hopefully what New England's look like. It's going to heat up. Nana, you don't need coffee. Coach H, Boys Mile, Girls 2 Mile, it's going down.